riders, it's Josh from CycleHunters.com, and today we're checking out a beautiful 2014 Honda CBR 650F. So if you do not know what this is, yes, it is a sport bike. However, it is not the race bike sport bike, the super sport for homologation. This is a street bike, but it does look racy. It does look aggressive. Has all the right cues. However, this is made, as you can see with the seat like that right away, that it is made to tool around, enjoy, commute, just ride in a sport style fashion. This has a 649cc inline 4 motor, as you can see. There we go. See the pipes. It's got the Nissan calipers, good looking wheels, very clean example, Honda red, as you can see that. A little bit of a blemish right there. Black anthracite frame. This also has a CS Racing exhaust down here, so really cool pipe that's all integrated down there. Looks like a side pipe. Just a good looking bike. Now, this weighs 465 pounds, so it weighs a little bit more than your normal super bikes. But again, this is a street bike. This is an everyday machine. This isn't made for racing. The seat height's 31.9 inches. The 649cc motor puts out 86 brake horsepower, 46 foot-pounds of torque. You're going to see about 49 miles per gallon on this. It goes 186 mile range. Top speed is 145, which is more than enough for an everyday street bike. Battery tender. You kind of see some blemish right there. Pretty much it, other than this a little bit on the case. But overall, what you're getting here is a street bike that is sporty. So as you can see, one of the big things with that is when you're typically looking at a sport bike, the triple tree here is going to show you just how just how hardcore that riding position could be. So as you're looking at this, you can see that the clip-ons are above the triple tree right here. Normally, clip-ons are down here. So you're talking about a bike like this CBR 600, they're barely above, which Honda, that's what they do. They don't make them that hardcore. So they make a street bike, and if you want to make it racy, you can do that. But as you can see on this, these are much higher than even the CBR 600. And it is designed to be done that way. So controls are very simple on this bike. High beam, low beam, your horn. You have your turn signals, cancel. You have, this is your hazards. On, off, and start. On your dash, you can see you have your tachometer on your left. Your mile per hour is digitally represented. You have a clock, a fuel gauge, and this bike has 8,178 miles, so not a whole lot of mileage. And you can see your light array for your warnings. There's a temperature gauge in there that's not lit, but neutral, your engine and your oil. Your high and low beam indicator is in the center up top, and your signal indicators as well. So this is going to be left front, left rear, your right rear, right front. Good looking bike. Now let's cancel that. And let's see, high beam. Low beam, high beam, and low beam. All right, so now the best part. Let's fire this baby up. Yep, I guess I gotta pull the clutch here. Oh no, I guess I gotta turn it on, primes it up. Here we go. Oh yeah. Even for a street focused regular commuter bike, this thing sounds pretty nasty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, all day. This sounds great. Oh. Even for just a regular street bike, this sounds pretty hardcore. And you know, if you get ripping up the road on that, oh, that's gonna put a big old smile on your face, that's for sure. Here's your rear brake light. That's foot brake and then hand brake. Oh man. Oh, that sounds good. It's one of the best things about bikes is just having that sound at your fingertips. Just kind of cranking on that, giving you a little bit of enjoyment. It's a lot of smiles. It's really a fun part of the whole experience. This bike gets 49 miles per gallon. So it's really good on gas. And again, with a range of 186 miles, you can fill it up and go for quite a long time. And especially if you're a commuter, this is a great bike to commute with. Now, you can get saddlebags and things to mount. This actually gives you these little spools, so if you have bungees, you can put your stuff on the back here and bungee it down and then get rolling. Put your backpack on if you want. But that's typically how the sport style riders do your commuting, do their everyday riding. Good meat on the tread, like I said, on the tires. Now, every one of our bikes gets a 48-point checklist. So we're very, very particular about making sure that when you get a bike from CycleHunters.com, it's as close as we can make it to a new bike as to what it was when it was new. So oil, filters, basic, check the charging system, battery, so much so as steering head bearings and anything else that we can pretty much think of to make sure that when you get it, it's as close as we can make it to a right as rain bike, brand new. Now, again, it's used, gonna have some blemishes, gonna have some little marks here and there. That stuff's very typical. Obviously has some mileage on it. But when they're taken care of and then they're serviced up, they're good to go. They're gonna last you a long time. These are beautiful machines. And we really do try to make sure that it's ready to rock and roll when you're picking it up, getting ready to go. This also has the aftermarket windscreen on there, which is nice. Smoked out. But very straightforward bike, very simple to ride, pretty forgiving. They're not gonna really be that type of a scary inline four like maybe a 600 CBR would be because of the way that those bikes make power. This one's definitely more forgiving. But if you are somebody that wants to ride a sport bike but doesn't want to have the most hardcore of riding positions, this is more upright. So you could almost kind of say this is a sport tour. Somewhat. Almost. Definitely if you wind up putting some saddlebags on it, maybe a bit taller of a windscreen, then you're definitely looking in that territory. However, this is a bike that's going to give you a lot of fun on your daily, that's for sure. So if you are digging the 2014 Honda CBR 650F, give us a call at 717-273-1809. Now you can see our full list of our current inventory at www.cyclehunters.com. We have sport bikes, cruisers, adventure tours, chopper style, bobber style, standards, scooters. Usually, you name it, we got it at any one point in time. So give us a call, check it out. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. Or email us cyclehunters@gmail.com. We can ship bikes. We can deliver them as well if some people are close enough. So just let us know what we need to do to help accommodate you so something like that gorgeous 650F can be in your garage ready and waiting for you to thumb the starter and just enjoy your day. Beautiful bike. They are a lot of fun, there is no doubt, and this is definitely the more relaxed option. So if you want a super bike, that's great. Go get your 1000cc super bike. If you want a super sport, they're all over there. But if you want something sporty that's not as aggressive but would definitely give you that feel of the sport style ride and enjoyment, look no further. CBR 650F is a great choice. But until the next bike, happy riding.
When we service your bike, we hand you a key, not a need to have a toolbox.